In just a few minutes, I wanted to show you how to create a professional KDP book cover like this. Let's see how we can do this in a few minutes just by using Canva. Let's dive right into it. The first thing is to go into canva.com. You want to log in or create a free account. You'll be needing this to design your book cover. Once you have access directly here into Canva, you want to focus into the little part that says create a design. You can choose here the section that says custom size, and you can input the KDP book cover dimensions. To ensure your cover fits the KDP requirements, we need to set the correct dimensions. So if you wanted to see which is the right KDP, open any tab and go for KDP. The Kindle Direct Publishing is the self-publishing section where they can be helping you to publish your Kindle's ebook totally for free with the right format. So if you don't have an account into the Kindle Direct Publishing, you might want to create one totally for free. Once you are into the Kindle Direct Publishing, you want to focus into tools and resources. Into the tools and resources, you can look out for the paperback and the hardcover. They have access, for example, for the cover creator tool that can help you to customize your ebook and see how it actually looks. As you can see here into the help center, we are into the creating a paperback cover. Usually it's going to be helping us with the cover size. If you go directly into the print cover calculating templates, you can enter the information that you can import. For example, let's say that we want to create an interior of black and white, and I can get just a calculation of how it actually looks. In this case, this element. So I can go back into Canva, create a custom size, and paste these values. Next, we can download the KDP's cover template for your book size and page count for the website, which you can see that appears here into download template. Let's copy and paste this element, and I'm going to add a new page. I'm going to move this element so we can have the front and the back side of my book. Now I'm going to make this section fit into my whole page. So this should be my cover and this should be my backing side. As you can see, there's a little bit more space into page number 1 into the right section, and into page number 2 there's more space into the left section, because there's a little bit more space into the center into both sections, so take that in mind. Now we can start with the design of our image. So let's start designing the front cover. Start by adding a background. This could be an image or a solid content. So for that, I wanted to make sure that I'm using this element and a transparency of a 50%. Now I'm gonna lock my section. I'm gonna add a rectangle. This rectangle should be my background color. Now there's two ways that we can continue with this element. We can insert the book title using the Canva text tool. We can choose a bold font that fits your book genre. But before we dive into the manual version, you can do the automatic stuff. So if you're doing automatic elements and to do this effortlessly, focus for the left side and go for design. Into design, you can see that there's a lot of templates that we can use for our designs of our front cover. These are free licenses tool that we can use for our Kindle ebooks. You don't use one image and automatically go into shell. There are elements that you needed to change before you can export this design. Take this as, for example, just as a template, as a tool, so we can use it to change the elements afterwards. For example, I can change the background of the image, I can change the name, I can change this title, and I can change my subtitle. So using all of these tools can be helping me to get started with a really great design for my book and then edit it later. To better understand the elements that appear into a design of a template, focus into whatever element, choose it, and then here focus into position. Automatic is going to be popping up this section that says arranged in layers. If I clicked into layers, we can see, guys, that we do have all of the layers of the templates that we have just selected and generated. So if there's something that you don't want to see, just select it and delete it. Now what I'm going to be doing is to change a little bit of the background that I see here. Now I select my new image generator. I'm going to put this and resize it as I'm finishing. Once I finish with this element, I'm going to change the position. Let's go for layers and move this into the back. Now I have my title, I have my image, and if you want, you can change a little bit the design of your image. For example, I clicked into my generated image and I go for edit. If I go for adjust, I can make this look a little bit more bluey like the other background that was before. Now I'm going to scroll a little bit down and do exactly the same thing with the backside of my Kindle ebook. And this is where the fun part starts. If I select once again whatever element, let's go into layers and let's select the image that we locked before, which is the template. I'm gonna move this all my way up and check out what is inside the margin and what is not. So once again, I'm gonna select and lock it so I can select once again all my elements and make them fit into what it is going to appear into my ebook. So as you can see now, it has been set it up correctly. To finish with this process, I can suggest you to add another rectangle, a square element. I'm going to change this for a black color and I'm going to put it all my way into my design. After I finished with this, let's go back once again into position and just move this at the back of my design. And the same thing happens with the book cover. Now as you can see, everything is inside the template that Amazon KDP asked us for. So that means that we're ready to share this. So before we export our design, make sure that you delete the template guide and export this. Go for share, go for download. Usually it might be asking you to use the file type of JPG or a PDF standard file. Choose the West that was asked for the KDP cover calculator and apply it into your books. Here is my Kindle ebook cover. I go for the option that says I already have a cover and choose the option that says JPG to upload my cover file. The backside of my cover can be helpful me just in case I wanted to make my ebook into a paper print view. Head back into the bookshelf before you saved your prompted. And you might be seeing that your book is now been ready into the bookshelf. As you can see, we have a few books with exactly the same positions. Speaking about creating ebook cover templates. And that, guys, is how you create a professional KDP book cover in Canva. So if you find this helpful, hit the subscribe button for more tutorials like this one. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you next time.